Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Steve Tooke, the manager of Goodwill Staffing for Goodwill Industries. Steve, welcome. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about what Goodwill Staffing does. A lot of people obviously aware of Goodwill Industries, but I didn't realize that you have a staffing element in there.
Yes, we do. This is a business that Goodwill started about 11 years ago. We saw the rising use of staffing companies with companies wanting to hire individuals.
Sure.
And that's what we've really been doing at Goodwill, is helping people become self-sufficient, and that really focuses around employment. So we saw this as another avenue to help people find employment by starting a staffing company.
And in terms of the value or benefit of using a staffing agency like Goodwill Staffing, what do companies get out of hiring from your ranks?
Well, especially in these economic times, companies can better control their costs of labor. I think they're all watching their dollars in that area right now, and yet the work continues. They may have a spike. Using a staffing company such as Goodwill Staffing can help control that. When that spike disappears, they don't have to lay that individual off. They can just contact our office, and we can hopefully place them in another job somewhere.
Right, right. Now, dealing with the individuals that you are placing in jobs, Steve, are we talking people have the image of the disability or the person with the disability that is being hired as the employee, but you really work with a broader spectrum of population, don't you?
Yes, Goodwill does work, of course, with individuals with disabilities in employment arenas. But we all really focus on the economically disadvantaged. With the current partnership we have with Department of Human Services here, we're working with, last year actually, Goodwill assisted over 4,000 individuals find employment.
Wow.
With Goodwill Staffing being a portion of those, helping with hundreds.
Yeah. In terms of the staffing agency, why do you really get involved in something like that? Obviously, your mission is to find that job for that individual and help them become self-sufficient. But is a staffing agency something that is a relatively new idea for funding?
Well, as far as a job seeker goes, it can be a quick way to get into an employment situation. If they needed to add to their resume, that could also assist. It gives them an opportunity maybe to try out a location or a job site before committing to a long-term relationship with that employer. Employers can look to us for either that short-term temp to hire or a long-term assignment. So.
And the other aspect of it, too, is that you can give an employer an opportunity to try out an employee, see how they're going to work out. Is that right?
Exactly. You're familiar with the industry, it sounds like.
Well, I try to keep updated. And in terms of the usage, do you see a lot more people coming to Goodwill Staffing, working really hard to find that one perfect individual or that individual that fills that short-term need for them?
That is a major portion of our business. I think right now the largest population growing are the job seekers. So I would put a call out to employers if they have a position or if they currently use a staffing service and would like to explore other companies out there to consider Goodwill Staffing.
Yeah, because you do that nonprofit aspect of it. In terms of the job fairs too, Steve, tell me a little bit about what those are, how you run those, and how often you hold them.
Well, we've been putting 2 job fairs together a year, different areas of town, and see it as an opportunity to partner with businesses. Our current customers first are given the opportunity for a booth at that job fair, and then open it up to the rest of the El Paso County and the businesses that can benefit from it.
And when's the next job fair coming up?
We're looking in October. October seems to be a month where businesses take a look at the hiring needs at that time.
Yep, absolutely. For seasonal staff, as I would imagine, a big demand there. All right, Steve Tooke, manager of Goodwill Staffing for Goodwill Industries. Thanks for being with us.
It's been my pleasure.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.